everyone! Are you not entertained? Well, fellas, it's been 25 years since one of my favorite movies that came out in the 2000s. This film came out on May 5th, 2000. It had a world premiere in Los Angeles on May 1st, which has been 25 years since that happened. And the movie was released by Universal Pictures on May 12th, 2000. So it's been 25 years since one of the best movies that came out in the 2000s. Sorry about the stuttering. Back I was saying. Hello, fellas. What the sitch? My name is Nick Hicks Studio Lounge here. And tomorrow is the 25th anniversary to this movie right here, which is a peak movie. So, perfect timing to do a movie review on the first Gladiator movie. I cannot believe it's been 25 years since one of the best Walter Close movie ever made. Anyway, enough further ado. Let's get started. It's Gladiator time. Anyway, so at first, I have never seen this film before. No joke. I did not even check out for this film before. But not until back in last year, leading up to Gladiator 2, and I was like, I will go see Gladiator 2, but I have to watch the first movie. So after I watched Gladiator, the first movie, at one of my friend of mine's house, his name is Bub, actually. So after I watched Gladiator with Bub and Papa Tracy, I gotta said, wow. Just wow. I meant to say. Gladiator was a really brutal movie. But not as brutal as much as a sequel, which I might talk about it tomorrow. But this has got to be. This film have dethroned the American Psycho and the Elvis Nuclear. But Gladiator have dethroned American Psycho, which is a Christian Bale movie, as my favorite movie of the 2000s. Well, originally it was the Elvis Nuclear was my favorite movie from the 2000s, but after that it was American Psycho. But I'm very sorry, American Psycho, even though I love you at the same time, even as gay. But Gladiator is now officially one of my favorite movies of the 2000s. Because the 2000 was a fantastic year for movies. Like, come on, we got Meet the Parent movie. The one who started it all, but not until the third one that came out back in 15 years ago. F that movie, man. F that. Might do a run up that here in the future. Maybe for a 15th anniversary. Yeah, F that movie. Yeah. The 2000 was a wonderful year for movie. Right, come on. We got the Elvis Nuclear, which is the funniest comedy movie of the 2000. American Psycho, which is my favorite horror movie that came out in the 2000. And Meet the Parent, oh man, that has got to be one of my favorite, that has got to be one of my second most funniest comedy movie of the 2000s, because now I just think the Elvis Nuclear is a much funnier in my opinion. So yeah, but Gladiator on the other hand, this film take the cake as my favorite movie of the 2000s, and this film was originally as my favorite movie from the Gladiator movie, but not until you got the sequel that came out the exact same year. Sorry about the grammar. Anyway, but not until we got Gladiator 2 that came out the same day as Wicked. Even I prefer Wicked more than Gladiator 2. But I will talk about this film tomorrow, so stay tuned. So before we get to my opinion on this film, which you already know what's my opinion on this film is peak. Let's check out the history of how this film become the most successful movie of the 2000s. Let's get started. So Rotten Tomato give this peak movie a 80% on Rotten Tomato for the critic, and this film got a 87% for the audience. which is a very awesome rating, but even I want it to be higher than that. But overall, not bad. Rotten Tomato, not bad at all. And of course, IMDb give this film a 8.5 out of 10, which is a very awesome, and that's a really big deal. So did Gladiator, the first movie, was a box office hit or bomb? Well, the 2000 film Gladiator was a massive box office success, not a flop. It was grossed over $465 million worldwide, becoming the second highest grossing film of the 2000, and the budget was around 103 millions, which is a very awesome, and this film becoming one of the world's second highest grossing film of the 2000, not of the year, because please just know that it's from the AI bullcrap. And this film won at the Academy Award. Like, it won some of the Academy Award, but on the other hand, it got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, let's see. Let me count it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, they got 12 nominations. That is as bigger as much as Return of the King. Even Return of the King got way more winning at the Oscar more than Gladiator, which even I want Gladiator to be like Return of the King. But Gladiator at the hand, this film deserved that winning. So this film won for Best Picture, Best Actor, what else? Best Costume Design, and last not least, last not least, Best Sound Effect and Best Effect, like visual effect, I meant to say. And this film got nominated for Best Actor, Best Director, Best Writer, Best Cinematography, Best Film Editing, Best Original Score, Hans Zimmerman, he's a legend, like him. And of course, last not least, this film got nominated for Best Art Direction, Set Design, which that is a pretty awesome. But this film won the biggest reward. It's Best Picture. This film won for Best Picture. Hallelujah. I am so happy that this film, not the fact that this film won at the Best Picture at the Academy Award. And I would definitely get my hand on the 4K of this film, along with the sequel, which I might use that as my money. I might use that as my money for my free time. So, yeah. Anyway, so do I have any flaws about this film? Oh, heck no. If I get one flaws about this film, I will be a fake A movie critic. So, enough further ado, let's grab the sword and, let's grab the Walter Crow's sword and time to swipe this film into a good one. And this film is peak. Yeah, the story was absolutely incredible. This has got to be one of the best written story for a Gladiator legacy, because this film had one of the best concepts I ever seen in the 2000s. Because I'm probably this film is based on real life. Yeah, no. Honestly, this film is based on the true. Yeah, honestly, this film based on the true story. The film is about Rosa Crow's characters was during the war nonsense, and it was really brutal. The opening scene was even brutal, just like Saving Private Ryan. And screw that movie. Didn't get winning, but yet you have Ship Hit in Love. F that movie. Saving Private Ryan is way better than that piece of crap. Anyway. Yeah, back up I was saying. So the story is about Russell Crowe was during the war, and and all of a sudden he lost his family, so that's why he got into the Gladiator. Trying to do some training, get tortured by a bad guy, and last not least, you got the most iconic line, which is none other than, "Are you not entertained?" Yeah, every time I say that. Yeah, actually, every time I say that, honestly, I kind of sound like Dr. Dragon every time I see that. Shinko, are you not entertained? Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I'm trying my best to say the quote for this film. Honestly, every time I say, yeah, I kind of sound like Dr. Dragon. But okay, I don't know. Anyway, and the characters, I love every single character in this film. The character played by Russell Crowe, this has got to be one of my favorite performances by Russell Crowe. And I gotta say, his character in this film is way better than this god-awful character in Thor: Love and Trash. I did not like that. I did not like his character in that movie. But let's hope that Sorry, I'm trying to think what that one movie about the horror movie that he was in. Oh yeah, The Exorcist. Yeah, the appeal of The Exorcist. I do not want to see another Exorcist movie. I am sick of it, and I hope the new one will be better. Yeah, F The Exorcist, man. It's not as better as the original. Anyway, but back I was saying, the character played by Wilson Close, this has got to be one of my favorite performances that he ever did in his career. And I gotta say, he will deserve that winning for Best Actor. Because Best Actor in a leading role, he was a very awesome character. And you feel so sorry that... and you feel so sorry that the fact that he lost his family. He lost his mother, and he lost his kids. This is kind of reminding me of what Harry Thomas' picture was up to. Because he lost his mom, he lost his dog. And all of a sudden, he's getting treated like garbage. Yeah, please don't tell me that this situation not just is about Daredevil Born Again, but kind of remind me of Gladiator. Because I'm literally thinking that Harry Thomas is like Wilson's close character. Because Wilson's close character lost everything what he cared about. But by Harry Thomas, he lost everything because of Alex and Wilson's close, all because of the Gladiator. So, yeah. So, even I'm not putting this review of Unlisted. And honestly, I have to put that live stream last night Unlisted because it was really inappropriate. So, it's rated R. So, kids, don't watch my stream. Yeah, do not watch my stream. It's inappropriate. It's not for kiddos. It's not for kids. So, I just Unlisted to make my channel family friendly. I want my final destination. That live stream is going to be Unlisted, the same way as Puke Cinema on Battlefield Earth. Anyway, let's get back for this future presentation. Anyway, in the visual, I gotta say, but this is the best looking movie of the 2000s. Yup, even better, just like American Psycho, Beat the Parent, and The Other's New Girl. And of course, that god-awful Battlefield Earth. Battlefield Earth is not better than Gladiator. Quit saying that, you Nick War piece of crap. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta say, Gladiator is way better than Battlefield Earth, and oh my god, I am not looking forward to watching that film again on May 12th. For God's sake, put already. Yeah, this film is way better than Battlefield Earth, more like Battlefield Fart. Anyway, in the action scene, I love the action scene. The action scene is really brutal and bloody and gory, but not as much as the sequel. But when you watch the sequel out of hand, yeah, the violence is even brutal, it's even bloodier, it's even gorier more than the first movie. But before the sequel, this has got to be one of the most brutal movie of the 2000s. Because this film was really brutal as heck. Because honestly, there was a scene when Wilson Cruz was doing that, "Are you not entertained?" And of course, he was swinging the sword like a samurai, like a and honestly, and trying to fight the god. Oh my goodness, that's really brutal. Especially there was an opening scene when Wilson Cruz's character and all the army was having World War. Oh my god, that scene is the best part of the movie. But not until you got that one part of the movie, about the ending. The ending was really emotional. Because I'm really thinking the ending is all about Wilson Cruz's character die in the movie. Yeah, I was really sad that his character died in the movie. Not the actor, I'm talking about the character in this movie. Yeah, honestly, and this film is a very emotional movie. Get your tissue out, and you're going to be crying at the ending. And thank goodness, I did not cry in the movie. I did not cry in the movie because I'm 23, I'm going to be 24. The only thing I cried was other than some of the movie and my surgery. Well, especially to put ID on me, so that's one thing make me cry about. Oh my god. And of course, you got the character played by Joker Phoenix. I'm sorry him as a Joker, but yeah, his character in this film before he become the Joker, which, oh my god, let's not talk about that because I always stuttering at that part. Actually, the villain in the movie, which I'm really thinking the villain played by Joker Phoenix, yeah, he's got to be one of my favorite villain of the 2000s because he's a very terrific villain, he's a really brutal villain, and of course, his character's right here, he's a really awesome character, and of course, the costume design, yeah, well deserved that winning because that costume design is absolutely peak, is chef kiss, I like it. And of course, you got the female character in the movie, which, does this film have female characters? Hold on a minute. I'm going to be thinking this film have female characters. Better be. Let me see. There we go. Yeah, my favorite character in this film, which is none other than this chick right here. Yeah, she's got to be one of my favorite characters in this film, and she is really gorgeous, and she is such a hottie. So yeah. Anyway, so what else have to say about this movie? I say enough why this film is peak. So overall, guys, Gladiator from the 2000. This has got to be one of my favorite movies that came out in the 2000. And and one of my lists on my favorite Paramount movie ever, because you already know what's my favorite Paramount movie, which is another than Top Gun Maverick. Because this film have one of the most original concept ever for a Paramount movie. Well, not until you have Top Gun Maverick, and Top Gun Maverick take the spot as the most original concept for a Paramount movie, because you're taking the history of Gladiator and you turn it into like a 4-8 movie. And I gotta say, this film deserves a recommending, because if you haven't seen this movie, what the sitch were you doing back then? And you must be a crazy out of your mind. You must be a crazy person if you did not even bother to see. you didn't even bother to watch Gladiator movie. And to be honest, I will definitely get my hand on the 4K, which I was originally going to get the DVD of it, but during time I'm going to be getting Gladiator 2 on 4K if I have enough money, because it costs $30 for shipping. So I'm going to be getting Gladiator 1 and Gladiator 2 on 4K, not on Steelbook, because Steelbook costs a lot of money. It costs me money. Money. Shut up, Mr. Crab. Hey, don't tell me what to do. Shut up. Anyway, so what rating should I give this film? It's 10 out of 10. Epic, brilliant masterpiece. And this Gladiator movie deserves a seal of Nick Cage Studio Lounge awesomeness. And once again, are you not entertained? So, fellas, that was my movie rant to one of my favorite things that came out in the 2000s. Yup, even better than American Psycho and The Upper Snook Rule, which is better than Gladiator. Well, honestly, guys, even I like those two movies, but I just think Gladiator is a very special movie right to my heart, honestly. Because this film won at the Academy Award, including Best Actor and, of course, Best Picture of the Year. How on earth that Wilby Scott did... Oh, wait a second. This film was about... Oh, yeah, it's directed by Wilby Scott. Yup, that's right. The same director who brought you, like, Poet Fetus, I'm trying to think for a second. And, of course, The Last Duel. Like, you know, the one film starring Ben Affleck, Adam Driver, and then especially that one chick that she was in Free Guy as a motorcycle girl. Yeah, she's a hottie. Anyway, and just like James Possible said, let's not talk about hottie for breakfast anymore. We're not talking about it. Anyway, well, once again, I'm very sorry I'm going off topic, but hey, it's my YouTube channel. I can do what the fuck I want. Call me a swag. Anyway, guys, so if you enjoyed this video, if you want to see more of this peak movie like usual, please, I highly recommend you hit a subscribe button, turn on notification, and share it with your whole family. And for all the cast and crew who was involved for this movie, like Wilson Quills, Joker Phoenix, and the actor that he was in How the Junior Dragon 2, I gotta say, you, ladies and gentlemen, did a very well job as the character that take place in the history and turn it into like a 2000 movie. And especially for Wilson Quills. I even know that Wilson Quills is getting old these days. Like, I have no idea how old he is, because I don't want to insult old people. But like I said, Wilson Quills, you look very good on your age. Even you getting old the same way as the actor that he was in How the Junior Dragon 2 as the main villain, and of course Joker Phoenix. That is the same actor that he was in Joker movie and Brother Bears. But I gotta say, Joker Phoenix, but you did a terrific job as a villain in the movie. Which I'm really thinking he was a villain in the movie, but I don't know. But anyway, Wilson's Quills, thank you so much for giving this film delivered. Because this film, without you, we should not have this Rotten Tomato. We should not have this IMDb. And of course, this film should not be a massive box office success without you. And this film is the second highest grossing film of the 2000. So, this is Nick Cage Studio Lounge signing off, and get ready for the next one, which is another day. Oh no. Oh no. Next one, we are going to a movie rant to one of the second worst Transformers movie ever and one of the worst 3-hour movie I have ever witnessed in my entire life. She goes!